Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Indiana Pacers. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Here's Rondo. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Jones against Durant. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Greg gotta love the matchup tonight in the backcourt.
And these fans are in for a treat. Dynamic guards going head-to-head. Could be one of the more entertaining duels of the year.
Now, here's Frank. Jones up top, defended by Durant, and the basket by Jones.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Pacers. And this matchup with the Hawks is their first meeting of the season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Now here's Rondo. Outside, KD. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Durant's got 5 now.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Works for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Posey. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's KD. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
First free throw is good. Durant hits them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Burks looking around. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniel. On this that time, would have put him up.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Burks with it. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. Posey passes to Beasley with the drive, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Solid take there, finishing right at the rim.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Jones. There's the screen. Shoots the 3. Scored the basket. His 2nd of 2 attempts.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Kicks it out to Beasley. For 3. Jeffries with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the 3-point line.
Here's Jones. Pass to McDaniel. 6 to shoot. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Durant against Burks. Durant, that's good. Durant's got 9.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
McDaniel, the pass to Burks. And the 3 off target. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Pacers. 3-point lead. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Rondo kicks to Beasley. Outside for KD. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Posey. The 3 ball. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
Nice read from the veteran Durant that time, recognizing the defense had overcommitted.
McDaniel, the pass to Jones. Here's Fry. Here's McDaniel. Beasley with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Rondo. And the shot goes in.
Rondo going right through the contact and scoring there. He's a lot tougher than he looks.
Atlanta calls timeout. The Pacers making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Hawks. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, Indiana, down 5 spots from them.
And I think for the Hawks, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Rondo tries in, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Hawks on D. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Peterson. Outside Durant, just 5 to shoot. Nice move.
Showing off his ability to stay connected to his man. He didn't give the shooter much breathing room at all. Well done.
Here's McDaniel. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Good on the shot.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Beasley with a screen on Jones. Durant just inside the line. Atlanta with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's McDaniel. Works for 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Pass to Peterson. Back to Durant. Takes the 3. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of the 7. Burks on the wing. He's covered by Rondo. Burks' shot is good.
Oh, good work finding space outside. It serves him well when that jumper's falling.
Here's Peterson. Last game he had 13. Outside Durant. Outside Rondo. From deep 3-point territory. McDaniel grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's McDaniel. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
Doing damage from long range, elevating his offense.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Fry. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Jared Jeffries. Ben Gordon's checked in for McDaniel. It's Heinrich in for Burks. The Pacers also with the sub. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Miller. Jordan, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So, what are you looking for, Clark, from the coaches in these early stages of the season?
I think part of it is you like to see coaches not be conservative. You want to see them taking some chances and risk. Fool around with the lineups a little bit. Mix and match combinations. Get creative with your game plans. Try something new and different. All of that could serve you well down the road.
Now here's Jones. Another key contributor to that nice win against the Lakers. Back to Stojakovic. It's rebounded by Indiana. Beasley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Peterson the pass to Rondo. To the inside. Peterson, that's good. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Heinrich. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. That one goes in. Rondo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Now here's Jones. 5 points in the game. Nice touch on the bank shot. Jones has got 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
KD against Jones. Outside Stojakovic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. And the layup is good. Rondo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's Jones on the wing. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
It's tipped. And it's Rondo in the corner. Outside Durant. Lobs it up for Jordan. That one doesn't go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Outside, Jones. No good from outside. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
From the left block. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Jones looking for an opening. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by KD. Pass to Peterson. off to KD. Go!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Pacers lead by 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Gibson against Burks. Heinrich outside. For the 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Sure got rid of it quickly there. I mean, Heinrich barely had possession before letting it fly.
Peterson the pass to Foster. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Finding the open teammate with ease.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Outside Gibson. Trying his luck from deep. Offensive rebound. Good on the bucket. Foster's got his first points in this one.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Burks dishes to Stojakovic. Misses the 3. Pacers leading by 5. Pass to Gibson. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. Jeffries with the rebound. Jeffries got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Stojakovic. And it's Foster with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson. Channing Fries checked in for Atlanta. And so here's Atlanta. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Jeffries kicks to Stojakovic. Pass to Jeffries. Now here's Burks. Goes up from the top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls. Burks has got 12 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 6.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Miller grabs the miss. Pacers leading by 6. Right wing. Here's Peterson. And the layup's good off the glass. Peterson's got his second bucket of the night.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Hawks. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
McDaniels checked in for Kirk Heinrich. In Indiana with the change here, too. Rondo's checked in for AC Long. Here's McDaniel. He has 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Burks against Rondo. Burks the pass to Fry. From the top of the key, he buries it. Fry's got his first 2 points of the night. Pacers leading by 8. Here's Peterson. He's got 6. It's holding by Fry. Atlanta's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Burks for 3. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's McDaniel. The shot, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Peterson. Rondo looking around. Now Posey. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Peja Stojakovic.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Up top, Burks. There's the pick. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night here. Free throw good. Burks. Here's Peterson. He has 7. At the top of the key, Rondo. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Burks for 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Rondo kicks to Miller. And here is Posey. He has 6. The 3 hits the three-point bomb. Posey's got 6 here in this quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 3. The bucket from McDaniel. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
checked in for Foster. 17. Durant for three. Indiana again missing. The Hawks trail by 3. Burks on the wing. He's covered by Rondo. One shot on the way. Burks can't get it to go. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Down low. Here's Rondo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Rondo's got 8 points.
Great job sharing the basketball.
Now Burks. 18 points for him. Pass to Fry. Now Stojakovic. And it's off from 3-point range. KD passes to Peterson. Outside Rondo. Here's Posey. Miller with a screen on Stojakovic. Clock at 4. Here's Posey. McDaniel grabs the miss. McDaniel's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Burks. Nails it from behind. Post. Burks has got 20 points.
You know, he appears to be pretty locked in offensively. Not having much trouble at all finding his shots.
KD so efficient in there.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Burks can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 5. Pass to Peterson. Bobbed up there for Durant. Here's McDaniel. Good on the 3-point shot. McDaniel's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Knocks it loose. And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Peterson. Burks covering. Outside Rondo. To the paint. And again, the turnover by the Pacers.
I'm not sure who's fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
For the Hawks, E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Fry. Jones comes in for Jared Jeffries. And Ben Gordon is subbed in for Burks. And the Pacers also making a change. Jordan's checked in. Pass to Stojakovic. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Hawks trailing. Here's McDaniel. He's got 11. And the foul on James Posey. That's his first foul. Pacers on defense. Here's McDaniel. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Stojakovic. Heinrich against Rondo. Pass to Durant. And here is Posey. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rondo. The three-pointer, no good. Atlanta's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Here's McDaniel. Up again. It's good on the putback. Jones has got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Pass to Posey. Miller with a screen on Gordon. Posey buries the long-range jumper. Posey's got 12.
Fantastic read by the ball handler, going himself into the two-man action.
We've got 148 left. play here in the half. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Beasley sets a screen for Durant. Beasley up top. Pass to Rondo. And here is Posey.
Known as a defensive specialist, Posey is also a capable scorer when given the opportunity.
It's his first trip to the line.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
So he gets them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to McDaniel, 20 feet out. And it's Durant with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. Shots good by Miller.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
McDaniel, the pass to Heinrich. Jones with the screen on run. Heinrich from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Heinrich's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Durant feeling it out a bit. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
And KD drops them both.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Atlanta's shooting in the second quarter right around 48%. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's McDaniel. 15 points in the game. Beyond the arc. That one's not going to go. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers out in front. They lead by a bucket. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's McDaniel. Posey covering. Elbow shot is on the way. McDaniel, no good. Indiana leading. Here's Durant. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his fourth assist in this one. Atlanta's shooting in this game 45%. Up top, Burks. He's covered by Rondo. Here's McDaniel. Knocks down the three ball. McDaniel's got 18 points in the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
On 2K now, you are the winner of Win. Now, you are
Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick. It's the NBA on Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup. And on tap tonight, it's the
wins in the
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moment. And a good Thursday. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Drew Holiday.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt to his...
You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth.
I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets.
So congratulations.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep
Here's Rondo. It's deflected. Here's McDaniel. Posey covering. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. They set the screen for the lead. 5 on the clock. They get it back. Kicks it out to Jones. Launches a three. That's good. Basket number 5 out of 5 for 8-night shooting. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pass to Posey. To the middle. Wants to get it to Beasley and does. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Beasley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Burks kicks to Fry. Jones hits for 2. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Miller, the pass to Rondo. Now Kevin Durant. 16 feet away. No good off the front iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Miller after the basket by Atlanta. To the left wing. Durant against Jones. They get a hand on it. Burks with the steal. To the paint. Here's McDaniel. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. McDaniel's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Timeout called the Pacers. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Miller kicks to Beasley. Burks against Rondo. Miller sets a screen for Rondo. 4 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Rebound Atlanta. Atlanta with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's McDaniel. Drills the three. Pointer. And now a 7-point Hawks lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field. Back to Fry. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Rondo passes to Beasley. Floats it up for Beasley. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Hold on Channing Frye.
Gutsy play against that foul, managing to grab the N1 opportunity.
Stojakovic is checked in for Atlanta. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Now Burks. 20 points for him. They set the pick. Puts it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Stojakovic has got 5 points so far.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And they double up Rondo. The wide open look for Durant. Hits it from 3-point range. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Burks looking around. Pass to Stojakovic. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one is good by Beasley.
And you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The Hawks leading. So here's Burks. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Outside Rondo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Burks on the wing. He's covered by Rondo. Burks can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. For the lead, here's Rondo. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Here's McDaniel. He's got 25. Shoots the 3. Kicks it out to Jones. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Rondo finds Durant over Jeffries. And he can't bank that one in. Jones against Miller. Here's McDaniel. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. McDaniel's got 12 points in just the second half.
Incredible ball handling by him right there. That's almost impossible to defend against.
Rondo dishes to Durant. Posey with it, working on Jones. Posey, no luck.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Rondo. 10 points for him. Got a piece of it. And Posey kicks to KD. Shot clock at 3. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's McDaniel. 30 points in the game. Offline with his 3. Jones against KD. Floats one up, and Jones sends it back.
What a denial. Staying focused and getting all ball there.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
For the Hawks, E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Jeffries. Gordon comes in for McDaniel. And it's Heinrich in for Burks. In Indiana with a change here, too. Peterson's checked in. Now here's Durant. 25 points in the game. Outside, Jones. Pass to Stojakovic. Now here's Jones. He's got 12. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Heinrich against Rondo. Pass to Stojakovic. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. Stojakovic has got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
And how about that quick fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 10. Here's KD. Can they get it? And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Jones, the pass to Heinrich. Nice form on the 20-footer. And the Hawks lead by 7. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Rebound, Atlanta. Jones has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pacers making a switch here. And the Hawks with possession here. Jones kicks to Heinrich. Shot clock at 6. Miller gets the rebound. Miller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Peterson, that's good.
The pull-up jumper is not only tough to master, it is tough to defend.
Jones in the post. Durant's there. Nailed from three-point land. Gordon's got the lead back up to 7 now for Atlanta. Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. A minute 42 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Down low through Grinitz, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And Jones has it in the corner. It's up a 3. And that's collected by Miller.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And taking a challenging long-range one there and draining it.
Jones, that's for 2. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
Pass to Foster. And it's Foster finishing it off.
You know, you look at Durant, I don't think he gets enough credit for his passing. He's excellent at getting the rock to his guys.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. And it's Jones. That's on the assist by Gordon. Jones has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
Here's Peterson, guarded by Heinrich. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. And now here comes Jones, leading the break. And Jones slams it in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Long range from the inbound. And that one released in time, but no good. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Hawks on top, up by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Pass to Posey. Here's Foster, all alone. And that one is off. And here's Heinrich. Fry passes to Heinrich. Here's E. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Hawks. Heinrich against Rondo. Foster is screen on Heinrich. Rondo kicks it to Foster. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Heinrich against Rondo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Jared Jeffries, he's checked in for the Hawks. Burks comes in for Ben Gordon. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Rondo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And just enjoy watching Rondo utilize that speed on the drive. Just kind of nice through the defense there and dares you to attack him.
And Rondo drops them both.
Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
Now, here's Burks. On the wing, Stojakovic. And the foul on James Posey. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. On its way from Burks for 2. It's rebounded by Indiana. Foster's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rondo, good. Rondo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Rondo going right through the contact and scoring there. He's a lot tougher than he looks.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And no good. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Rebound, Atlanta.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Stojakovic with the 3. And it's Foster with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Posey. Foster is screen on Burks. It's tipped. Burks with the steal. And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way. Can't hit that one. Indiana leading. And here is Jordan. Over to the wing. Posey passes to Jordan. Here's Peterson. Guarded by Heinrich. Shot clock at 5. Here's the teardrop. Jeffries with the rebound. Jeffries got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Burks kicks to Fry. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Rondo's shot is good.
Rondo's smarts is well documented. His IQ so high. He takes good shots and usually makes all the right plays.
Now here's Burks. Pass to Stojakovic. Over Jordan. And with that shot, the Indiana leads cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Stojakovic.
Solid team basketball, keeping the ball moving and creating a great shot.
Here's Posey, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Man, I like seeing Posey get to his spots on the floor. This is a crafty, clever player now. Solid at both ends, and offensively feels like he can score from anywhere.
And the foul on James Posey. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Hawks making a change here. McDaniels checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Beasley's checked in for Foster. Pass to Jeffries to tie it up. A 3-pointer is right on target. It's a tie ball game.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
The Pacers call timeout. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Indiana's head coach was saying to the team. Now, coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And he's in a nice rhythm offensively, filling it up with regularity.
Peterson the pass to Rondo. Puts up a 3. Peterson misses. gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. There's the pick. A 3-ball. Beasley with the rebound. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Rondo kicks to Posey. Rondo against Burks. Now here's Rondo. He's guarded closely. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Rondo's got 11 in the second half.
Rondo doesn't let the shot clock get to him, stays poised and patient. Really remarkable at finding ways to score in tight situations.
Now, here's Burks. Pass to Stojakovic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Stojakovic has got 5 points now this quarter. Rondo passes to Peterson. Here's Posey. Beasley with the screen on Stojakovic. Here's Posey. Jordan dishes to Beasley. Here's Peterson. Back to Beasley. Second chance effort. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here's Burks. Jeffries the pass to McDaniel. There's a good screen. Shoots it. Again, the Hawks score. Rondo with the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And like the physicality he brings to the floor, outstanding at drawing fouls while shooting.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. Jones checked in for Stojakovic. He hits the second from the line. Now Burks. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Burks the pass to Jones. Over to the left wing. For 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's the shortest 3 in basketball. Love seeing him cash in from the corner.
Now here's Durant. Looks for Miller. Gets it to him. And it's Miller with the jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the score by Indiana. Back to Burks. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Look, you want to get that ball inside because anytime you do, the odds of getting to the free throw line go up.
And Burks hits 2 free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Rondo against Burks. Rondo passes to KD. KD draws the double. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Fry's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Jones, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Jones has got 20 points.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Rondo kicks to Beasley. Right wing. And here is Posey. Over McDaniel. That's his fourth miss. He's made 5 of 9. Up and in on the layup. McDaniel's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Durant up top, defended by Jones. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's KD for 3. McDaniel grabs the miss. McDaniel's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Burks on the wing. He's covered by Rondo. Up top, Burks shoots. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Rondo. Rebound by the Hawks. McDaniel's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Durant. To the inside. Rondo passes to Miller. Outside for KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the cold streak, it goes straight through with the swish. KD's got 15 points in just the second half. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's McDaniel. Posey covering. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got 40 points.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Now here's Durant. The shot, no good. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Pass to Jeffries. Puts up a deep 3. And that's collected by Miller. Miller's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Durant. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
Burks against Rondo. Now here's Burks. Guarded close. The shot's good.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind. Offensive showcase for him in their last game too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
The Pacers call timeout. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Rondo. Burks pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Jones has it in the corner. Back to Burks. Clock at 6. Over Rondo. Great D that time from Rondo. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Pacers. They trail by 9 points. Posey. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so the Hawks take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Atlanta Hawks. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Cans it from downtown. And neither side tonight will push the tempo off. Clark, they like to slow it down and run those half-court sets.
And that fits the personnel these teams have, Kevin, and that's really what it's all about, playing to the strength of your personnel. And both of these teams are very effective in the half court. I like the matchups there. Feels like a chess game between these two teams is what we're going to see.
A nice shot by Howard.
A terrific passer for a two-guard. Roy has a great feel for how to keep his teammates involved.
McDaniel, the pass to Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What a player. His attitude and confidence infectious.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws here for the night. And he knocks down the first one. And so Jones nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Davis. Outside Roy. 6 on the shot clock. Howard with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Stuckey for 3. Rebound Atlanta. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
Now here's Stuckey. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Launches it. It's hauled in by Fromm. Here's McDaniel. Over Roy. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Roy, coming off 31 points last game. Releases. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Davis against Burks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Atlanta, 4 games back.
And I think for the Knicks, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Howard. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Plays it up and banks it in.
And that's exactly what Stuckey does best. One of the things he does really well is find open teammates and whip the ball to them right on time.
And here's Burks. Last game with 30 points. Misses in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Roy passes to Swift. Stuckey with it. And Burks picks him up defensively. Here's the floater. And Jones pulls it down. The Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Burks. There's the screen. And the 3 ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. So far in the game. Here's Roy. Off target at the rim. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Hawks. To the left side wing. Here's McDaniel. He's covered by Roy. McDaniel, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. In the corner, Stuckey with it. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And a nice skill set for the combo guard, Rodney Stuckey. The guy can do everything you need in the backcourt.
Now, here's Burks. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. From the high post, it's rebounded by New York. Swift's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to Stuckey. The tray. Atlanta with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Knicks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Outside Roy. The 3. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. Stuckey's got 3 assists tonight.
Brandon Roy can do it all. He's an excellent three-point shooter, and I think he's just scratching the surface.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 7. Outside, Jones. Out to the wing. And taken away by Roy. And they're running. Howard with a clean look. And again, it's New York.
Confident shot. Knew he wanted to fire. Did not hesitate.
Pass to McDaniel. Screen by Jones. With the shot. Swift grabs the miss. Swift's got his 5th rebound in this one. Burks against Roy. Here's Stuckey. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Roy with the bucket.
And Roy is so good at creating for himself. I mean, so elusive and smooth. Hard for defenses to get a wrap on him.
Now here's Jones. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Davis inside. Jeffries there. Burks with the steal. Into the lane. Here's McDaniel. And Davis sends it back. Roy with it. He's got 11. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. Davis setting the pick for Stuckey. 5 to shoot. And it's Davis with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Burks for 3. There it is. His 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Roy from outside. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
McDaniel. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the shot is good.
Oh, what a pretty shot. The floater, so difficult to defend.
New York leading by 12. Stuckey passes to Davis. Burks with the steal. On the wing, Jones. Took him no time at all on that one.
Drilling that catch and shoot. Caught it and shot it with confidence.
Stuckey against Burks. Howard dishes to Stuckey. Just 5 on the clock. Burks pulls it in. The Hawks trail by 10. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, Greg, this time of year, lots of trade rumors are flying around, aren't they?
You know, Kevin, it always depends on the situation. You know, some guys are actually hoping to be moved, especially if it's to a title contender. And then you have those who set up roots, and that's their home, their foundation. It can be a challenge to have to walk away.
Free throw good, McDaniel. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. E.G. and Lee, and he's checked in for Fry. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Jared Jeffries. And Levy's checked in for Jones. And Gordon subbed in for Burks. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for New York. 8-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And Atlanta has possession. Brandon Roy unable to get his shot to go. Here's McDaniel. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 10. Here's McDaniel. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Such a wide-open look. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And it goes down 2 points. McDaniel's got 11.
Well, I like the opportunistic attitude right there, as well as the aggressive finish inside.
Stoudemire, right side. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Rebounded by E. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's McDaniel. 11 points in the game. Over Augustine. McDaniel, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What I appreciate about Roy is his work ethic. I mean, this is a kid that wants to be great in this league.
Jefferson's checked in for New York. Davis comes in for DJ Augustine. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. McDaniel, the pass to E. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And Jefferson throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's McDaniel. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Boy up on top, defended by Gordon. And that one's good by Davis.
Power move there, muscling it in. Weight room.
Here's McDaniel. It'll count. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Knicks up 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Augustine against Burks. Stoudemire the pass to Davis. Now Augustine. High arcing shot. Goes back up. Rebound by the Hawks. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
New York leading by 8. Smith up top. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
Inside. Here's Jones. And he converts the layup. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Stoudemire outside. And it's Davis finishing it off.
You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Simmons, still without a basket. Nifty move. And it's good on the way in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Here's Smith. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive scene.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Now here is Davis. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
The Knicks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
One shot.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So here's Burks. He's got 8. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Can they get it? It's rebounded by New York. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Smith kicks to Davis. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Augustine. From the arc. Rebounded by E. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Atlanta. 15-point game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I think he knew this was going to get physical, and he was ready for it.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. And Burks hits 2 free throws. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Burks against Stuckey. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Stuckey can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Burks. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Out to Stoudemire. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Burks on the wing. By Stoudemire. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. And it's the Knicks with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Stuckey against Burks. Pass to Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Seeking out the contact inside.
The Knicks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. That one misses. And Davis throws it down home.
Little plays like that are big plays. They can make all the difference sometimes. Not boxing out on the free throw, an absolute killer.
Burks looking around. Pass to Stojakovic. Burks dishes to Stojakovic. Back to Burks. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Clock is at 3. Jones for 3. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Stuckey is a guy who does a bit of a small version of stat sheet stuff, and he gives you points, rebounds, and assists.
A different look for New York. Howard comes in for Smith. And it's Roy in for Stoudemire. And a change for the Hawks. Prize checked in. Now here's Burks. 14 points for him. Left side Gordon. And Davis sends it back. Knocked loose. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Gordon for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And his ability to affect a game goes way up when he's knocking down shots from three-point range.
Now here's Stuckey. He's got 6. Down low. Swift. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup. Swift's got his first points of the night. 57-44. Stuckey against Burks. And Fry kicks to Jones.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
So for the Hawks, Dunleavy comes in for Stojakovic. And McDaniel has subbed in for Burks. And it's Gordon missing. The Knicks leading by 13. And here's Roy. 16 points for him. Davis sets a screen. Roy passes to Swift. 5 to shoot. Stuckey for 3. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's McDaniel. 14 points for him. To the middle. That one goes in. McDaniel's got 16 points.
Boy, these guys are cooking, and we're seeing it right now on a hot streak.
New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Roy passes to Davis. Now here's Roy. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Roy's got 19 points.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
McDaniel, no good. The Knicks leading by 14. Roy with it. He's got 19. Here he goes. And then Roy with the jam.
That is Roy's bread and butter. Unstoppable on the bounce. And I've got a feeling we'll be seeing that a lot.
Now here's Jones. Ben Gordon on the wing. Jones sets the pick for Gordon. It's stolen by Davis. Stuckey outside. And Jones sends it back.
Stiff arming that shooter. Excellent effort.
Fry with the ball. Picked up by Stuckey. Dunleavy's shot is off. And the foul called on Ben Gordon. That's his first foul. Jared Jeffries.